Yo, man, back to reality, people. Back to reality, man, because that's what Manchester United do to us, man. Manchester United, one thing they are very consistent on is they never let you get too high, man. They never let you get too high. They always remind you you're better temper your expectations because this is the team, man. This is the team. Back to reality, man. Another loss against Brighton, yo. Like one thing I gotta say about Brighton, man, they are consistent at beating Manchester United, man. They are consistent at beating us every time, bro. This team has become our bogey team over the couple seasons, man. Like if you guys can remember, they handed everything at his first L at Old Team, man, and it's just been like that ever since. We've been getting whooped by Brighton ever since, man. Like this team, yeah, we always like they have our number, but like I was saying, man, Manchester United, they always remind you not to keep your expectation too high. And this is the reason why, if you guys seen my last reaction to the Southampton game, that's how I was pissed. And a lot of people was like, yo, like, why are you mad? We just won. But this is the reason why. Because you saw the and if you watched that video, I even said in that video that if we had played any other team other than Southampton or Leicester City, we was gonna lose that game. And the exact same thing happened today. We came like that, like mind you, the first half was okay. It wasn't the greatest first half. Like we started pretty poorly. Like the first ball over the top goal, we started off pretty poorly, but at least it was better. The first half was better, but I don't know what the manager said in the dressing room at second half. I don't know what was said. These guys came out just like they just came out lethargic, man. I don't know what was going on. Very poor showing in the second half, and I'm not gonna come here and pick on individual players and talk about the manager and talk about all that stuff. Like we all know these individuals are not at the level. We all know that. There's no point in going even the goalkeeper. There's no point in going to that today. Like we know he's not up to the level. We know these players are not up to the level. But I'm seeing right. I'm seeing Manchester City boosted their squad. I'm seeing other team making business, right? We know this manager need players, right? We know this manager needs players, but it is January 19th right now, right? It is the 19th of January. January 19th, and we still don't have any players in here. We still don't have any players in it because we badly need it, especially in those wing back positions. And yeah, like it's a bit kind of crazy because Dallo, yes, he's a fullback, but he's not a wing back. His first thought is not to attack because he always find himself in a lot of good attacking positions. But then nothing happened, right? Nothing happened. The only guy on this team that actually does something when he's in this position is Ahmad. That's why we need attacking players in those positions. I think the manager also have to take a bit of risk. I know Anthony was linked with Real Betis today. He's probably not gonna be here for our next game. I know he's going on loan to that. But try that. Put a winger in those, like the same way how Ahmad does it. Put someone on that left hand side. Put someone on that left hand side. Put like a Garnacho there or something. Try it out. You have to take risks. We've seen this when we come against team like this. That's where the problem is because like I said before, it's easy getting up for the Arsenal. It's easy setting up because you're not gonna have a lot of the ball against the likes of Liverpool, Manchester City, Arsenal. You're not going to have a lot of the ball. You're gonna you're gonna counter attack. You're gonna hit teams on the counter attack, which is what we've been doing for the past six seasons, past 6 years playing against these top teams. But when it comes to like the Brightons, the West Hams, the Palace, that's where we struggle because we actually have to break these teams down. We actually have to do something. And one thing I'm sure we are all aware of is the technical level of this team is not there. But in the Prem as well, if you look at teams that won this league, team that are fighting for top four, they have both. They have both technical players and physically imposing players as well. Look at that Manchester City team from the past couple of years. Rodri, physical player, physical guy, and he's technical. Look at the Liverpool teams. Look at Mo Salah. Look at those guys in there. They're technical players and they're physical as well. You need both of them. Look, even though people will jerk up our Arsenal and that, but look at that Arsenal team. a bunch of big giants, physical players, and technical players as well. But mention that we lack both of those teams. We lack both. We have maybe one or two players that are technical, but it's not enough. There's 11 guys on the field. You can't have just two technical players. It's going to be a problem. And then you have maybe 2-3 players that are very physical, but then it's not enough. Right? We are missing in those two departments. And if you want to be a top team in the Prem, you need those two. You need technical and physical and physically imposing players on your team. And we don't have that. Look at Brighton today. Look at Baleba. Compare that guy to our midfield two today of Ugarte and Kobe Menu. Baleba, technical player, and he's physical. João Paulo, technical and physical. Welbeck, technical, physical. Those guys all over the place. Estupinian, technical and physical. They got them all over the place. But Manchester United, you go through a lineup. Yeah, physical, not technical. Physical, not technical. Technical, not physical. We are missing in that department. And that's why like I said before, we are where we are for a reason. And this is the problem. Like, I don't want to go too much on the manager and stuff like that, but like I know he's new. These players are still trying to figure out his system, but he have to make us more solid defensively, because the ease in which Brighton were able to go over the top today, or the ease they were able to play through the midfield today. And speaking of that midfield, that combination of Kobe Menu and Ugarte do not work, man. Those guys are not complementing each other, because here it is. Ugarte is a very physical player, but he's not that technical. Very physical, not that technical. He's like a dog. He's gonna win. He's a serial ball winner. But when he gets the ball, he needs someone beside him that he can pass the ball to. Someone that's composed enough to 1-2 here and there, that can make those long passes, make those vertically penetrating passes. But that's not Kobe. And then you look at Kobe on Kobe on the other hand. His first thought whenever he gets the ball is to dribble out of trouble. His Kobe first thought is not to say, okay, let me compose and pass this ball. No, that's not a top person. That's why he needs to be further up. One of them have to be dropped. You have to drop one of them. Them two playing together is not working. Them two playing together is not working. Ugarte, yes, he's gonna have probably like a high pass accuracy in the game, but most of those passes, let's keep it 100, is like backwards and a sideways. Right? It's backwards and sideways. And a Kobe Menu, whenever, yeah, he's a good ball carrier, but his first thought to get out of trouble is not, oh yeah, let me find a long diagonal pass. No, he's gonna turn dribble. Watch the game. Whenever you see the guy control the ball, he always control the ball back to where the ball is coming from, so he can pivot and then turn it and then go the other way. His first thought is not to pass the ball out of trouble. So that midfield 2 is not working. That midfield 2 is just not working. But yeah, here's the thing. This is where Ineos have to do something, bro. Because yeah, it's all saying all the big things behind the scenes and all that, bro. We know this, especially those wing back position. We know this manager need players. The current players now can't play that guy's system. Mazzarri probably had one of his worst game in the Manchester United shirt today. Right? He probably had one of his worst game in the Manchester United shirt today. But he's not a right wing back. Dallo, he get himself into promising positions, but he doesn't know what to do once he's in those positions. He's not a right wing back. It's January window, bro. It's January 19, and still we ain't got nothing yet. 19th of January, we ain't got no incoming players yet. Manchester City on the other hand probably got like 3 players coming in. Like that's what serious team do. If you want to be a serious team, challenge for titles or top 4, you have to do that. You have to do that. But it's all good saying Ineos this and that, but things are not moving. Things are not happening behind the scenes currently. Give this manager the players he needs to succeed. Because the couple player we have right now, they are not enough. If Amadiela is not going crazy saving the day, what else is there? Right? What else is there? Like it is atrocious right now. It is very, very poor right now. and something needs to shake. Something needs to happen. I'm telling you, something needs to happen because yo, what are we watching? Like I said, I'm not gonna, try and go on individual plays and that, but like I'm sure you guys saw the game first, so you guys seeing what happened. Like something needs to shake. Like something needs to happen. Like players need to come in, and players need to go. Players need to come in. And when we need a goal, we bringing subs off the bench, and the cameo is like poor. Like I don't need to say names. Like you guys know what I'm talking about already. The cameos off the bench is not even good enough, right? And let's go. Oh my God, Andre Onana, man. Like every goalkeeper make mistakes, right? Every keeper make mistakes. It's every player make mistakes. It is a part of the game. But whenever Andre Onana make mistake, it's not even like a mistake. It's like it's more than a mistake whenever he make a mistake because it always seems to lead to a goal whenever that guy make a mistake. Like it's I feel like it's just part of his game. Like he's probably gonna like the last game, right? He had those two brilliant saves. And everyone's like, oh, Andre Nana this. But then, like, at the back of your mind, like, you just always know that there is this thing hanging in the corner that is going to happen. There is something just creeping in the corner that Onana is going to do. And it may take 2, 3, 4, 5 games, but it's going to happen at some point. And it happened today. He was on a good spell. And he was like, okay, I'm bored. And then it just happened today. Right? Like, yeah, like you have to be able to trust that a goalkeeper don't. Like I said before, everyone make mistakes, bro. Like even the best player make mistakes. Every goalkeeper make mistakes. We've seen some of the best goalkeepers in this league make mistakes. However, theirs don't come like every 6 or 7 games. Like Onana, he will have a couple good games, and then you're just waiting for. You're just waiting for it because every fan in the back of the mind know that, yeah, when is it coming? And then it just came to the end. When that goal in it just killed the whole team, like the team. And one thing I mentioned that, man, when things are not going well, everyone's head goes down. Everyone's head goes down. Like the stadium went quiet. The stadium went quiet today. But like I'm telling you, something needs to shake. Like I don't want to give the manager too much of a slack, but the taxes wasn't good enough today. Like he needs to sort out that midfield. He needs like those two cannot be together. He needs to sort that out. And attacking wise too, we are not creating a lot of chances. He needs to sort that out too. Yes, I'm not the tactical or something like that. That's why he's being paid. That's his job. Do your job, please. Right? That's why he's being paid. Like we are all gonna give the manager time. But there are things that you're seeing that needs to be improved, like the defense. Something needs to shake there. Midfield, something needs to shake there. Everywhere, something needs to shake, and I think he needs to take a little bit more risks as well. Play some attacking players in those wing back positions because we see that's where most of our chances are coming from. That's where most of our chances are coming from. Man, something needs to shake, man. I'm telling you, something needs to shake. And any else, man, I'm disappointed, bro. Like it is January 19th and something still hasn't shaken yet. We need players to come in, and no one's seen me coming yet. And it's January 19th. Back this manager, give him something. Give him something because if you keep going like this, man, bro, it's gonna be dark times, man. But like that's what I'm saying. Like we can get up for the Arsenals, the Chelseas, like the Manchester City, but you don't play Manchester City's, the Arsenal and Chelsea every single week. No, you play everyone else and they play them. You play those teams two times in the season. You don't play them every single week. If we play Manchester City and Liverpool every single week, we probably be higher up the table. But no, you gotta play Southampton's, Brighton's, Palace, West Ham's, and that's where the problem is. Now, Brighton's a very good team. Like they have shown us time and time again. They're a very good team. But man, something needs to shake, man. Anyways, people, man, if you guys made it this far in the video, man, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you make it this 5 miles, well, subscribe to the channel. And leave your thoughts in the comment section below, man. And I will see you guys in the next one, people. Peace out.